Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, the channel where we dive deep into the latest and greatest machines that rule the roads. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most legendary names in the motorcycle world, a bike that has defined speed, style, and performance for over 2 decades. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa, the ultimate hyperbike that continues to push the limits of what a sport machine can do. The Hayabusa has always been a dream machine for riders across the globe, and with its 2026 update, Suzuki has taken everything enthusiasts love about this icon and refined it even further. Before we dive into the details, let's set the stage. The Hayabusa, since its first launch in 1999, has held a cult-like status among riders. It was not just about top speed, it was about engineering excellence, smooth ride quality, unmatched aerodynamics, and that unmistakable presence. The 2026 model carries this legacy forward but brings modern technology, refined handling, and updated features that keep it relevant in today's world of performance machines. If you thought the Hayabusa had reached its peak, Suzuki proves otherwise. Let's start with what sits at the heart of the 2026 Hayabusa, the engine. The bike retains its iconic 1,340cc inline-four power plant, but Suzuki has tuned it to deliver smoother power delivery, better throttle response, and improved reliability. The numbers are still jaw-dropping, around 187 horsepower at 9,700 revolutions per minute and a torque output of 150 Nm at 7,000 revolutions per minute. What's impressive here is not just the raw numbers, but the way the power is delivered. Instead of chasing record-breaking top speeds, Suzuki has focused on usable midrange torque. That means you get explosive acceleration when overtaking on highways or shooting out of corners, but with a smoothness that makes the bike comfortable for long-distance rides as well. Top speed, well, like all modern hyperbikes, it's electronically limited to 299 km per hour. But let's be real, that's more than enough for most riders. The 0-100 km per hour sprint happens in under 3 seconds, making the Hayabusa one of the quickest production bikes on the planet. But here's the unique selling point. While other bikes may be fast, few can combine blistering acceleration with the refinement and stability that the Hayabusa offers. Now, performance doesn't just come from the engine, it's about handling and control. The 2026 Hayabusa comes equipped with a lightweight twin-spar aluminum frame, paired with fully adjustable kib suspension at the front and rear. This setup ensures the bike remains planted even when you're pushing it to the edge. The handling is sharper than ever, yet it doesn't sacrifice the comfort that long-distance riders expect from the Hayabusa. Braking performance has also been upgraded, with Brembo-style monoblock calipers grabbing twin 320mm discs up front, providing confidence-inspiring stopping power even at high speeds. Combined with cornering ABS, the braking system is both powerful and forgiving. Electronics play a massive role in modern superbikes, and Suzuki has made sure the 2026 Hayabusa is loaded with the latest tech. The bike features Suzuki's Intelligent Ride System, or SIRS, which integrates multiple rider aids. You get a 6-axis ride-by-wire throttle, multiple riding modes, and a quickshifter for clutchless up and down shifts. Then there's traction control, wheelie control, launch control, engine brake control, and even a hill hold system, all designed to give the rider maximum control in any condition. Cruise control also comes standard, making the Hayabusa not just a track weapon, but also a grand tourer for those long highway rides. Speaking of highways, let's talk comfort and design. The Hayabusa has always stood out for its aerodynamic silhouette, inspired by the peregrine falcon, hence the name. For 2026, Suzuki has subtly refined the bodywork to reduce drag even further while improving rider comfort. The bike maintains that muscular, aggressive stance, with flowing lines that scream speed even when it's standing still. New LED lighting, sharper mirrors, and a revised tail section give the Hayabusa a modern edge, while still keeping that unmistakable identity that fans love. Hop onto the seat, and you'll find a cockpit that blends tradition with modernity. Suzuki has retained the iconic analog dials for speed and tachometer, which fans of the Hayabusa adore. But right in the center, you now get a colored TFT display that shows all your electronic settings, riding data, and even turn-by-turn navigation when connected via Bluetooth. It's the perfect mix of nostalgia and modern convenience. The ergonomics strike a balance between sporty and comfortable. The clip-on handlebars are positioned slightly higher than on pure supersport machines, meaning you can ride the Hayabusa for hours without feeling fatigued. The seat is plush and spacious, both for the rider and pillion, and with a 20-liter fuel tank, you can cover long distances without constantly worrying about refueling. This is where the Hayabusa stands apart from many rivals. It's not just a track toy, it's a bike that you can actually live with. Let's also touch on the weight, because that's an important aspect. At around 264 kilograms wet, the Hayabusa is no lightweight. But here's the thing. The bike carries its weight so well that you rarely notice it in motion. Thanks to its low-slung design and excellent weight distribution, it feels stable at high speeds and surprisingly manageable in corners. It may not flick around as lightly as a 600cc Supersport, but for a machine of its size and power, it handles brilliantly. So, what about the price? The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa is expected to retail around $19,000 in most markets, which translates to roughly 17 lakh rupees in India and about 4.2 million PKR in Pakistan. Of course, prices vary depending on taxes and import duties, but one thing is clear: for what you get, the Hayabusa offers incredible value. It's not cheap, but when you compare it to European hyperbikes that cost significantly more, the Suzuki stands out as a more attainable dream machine. Now, why should someone buy the 2026 Hayabusa over its competitors? Simply because it offers a complete package. Many bikes can go fast, many can handle well, and some are comfortable for long rides, but very few can blend all of these qualities into one machine. The Hayabusa is equally at home tearing down a drag strip, carving through mountain roads, or cruising on the highway for hours. It's a bike that doesn't force you to choose between speed and practicality. You get both in one beautifully engineered package. And of course, there's the legacy factor. Owning a Hayabusa is not just about the specs. It's about being part of a legendary story. This is a bike that redefined what speed means in the motorcycle world, and the 2026 model keeps that flame alive while embracing the future with modern electronics and refined performance. In conclusion, the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa is not just a motorcycle, it's an experience. It's a symbol of speed, power, and engineering excellence, yet also a companion for everyday rides and long journeys. If you've ever dreamed of owning one, this might just be the best time to make that dream a reality, because Suzuki has crafted one of the most balanced, thrilling, and desirable Hayabusas to date. So, what do you think about the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa? Is it still the ultimate hyperbike in your eyes, or do you think its rivals have caught up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Shift Hub, and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on our in-depth motorcycle reviews and updates.